What's up, adventurers? My name is Platinum Phoenix, and welcome back to Pikmin 2. Last time, we completed the last of the dungeons in the Perplexing Pool. And this time, we are heading to the final area of the game, the Wistful Wilds. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm actually very intently watching this intro cutscene because there is one enemy I'm actually kind of scared of. But to start off this day, I want to grab out 80 blue Pikmin with Olimar. And it doesn't really matter who, but I just want to make sure I have 80 blue Pikmin. Alright, come on guys. And we're going to head out this way, and I'm going to kind of ignore those dwarf bullboars and show that there's a treasure here. But if we throw a Pikmin at it, it requires 1,000 Pikmin, which is 100 purple Pikmin. So we physically cannot do that right now. So what I actually want to do is I'm going to dismiss my Pikmin right here, and I'm going to try to trick this Clawmad to attack me. And then I will grab my Pikmin, and we are going to try to kill this guy. Because we want to get to this door, if at all possible. Alright, we weren't quite able to get him done in one go. So we will do the exact same thing. Come on. Attack me, you coward. There we go. And once again, we're just going to take him out. And then we are just going to put the blue Pikmin on the gate. And I want the president to grab out 20 purples. I do have 45 purples, which is more than I usually have at this point of the game, because it is really hard to get and keep purples. But we are basically just going to use the purples to destroy everything here. We want to basically clear out the beginning part of this level, just so that it's easier for us moving forward. And as long as this decorated cannon beetle does not see me, we should be good. And how is this gate going? That is good, and I actually just want to go over here, and we're going to break this, because this is what's keeping the water in here, and it'll be helpful to have the water gone for future days here. Basically, today is really just a setup day. I actually want to disband the president here and see where... Yep, that's what I was worried about. There's a Gatling Groink here, and that's going to be difficult to deal with, because it's across the water, and only the blue Pikmin will be able to get over there to deal with it. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these purples to deal with the dwarf bullborbs. You guys can come back, and then I want Olimar and the blues to start heading across the water. So we need to go around here. I do have 2 leaves, which is going to make this slightly more difficult, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem, because I think what I'm going to do is I want to deal with this yellow Wollywog first. So we get you to jump. I think I need to do an overhead look. That Gatling Groink is about to shoot at me. That's... Alright, red potion, purple potion. Because I just want this thing gone. It just needs to be gone, and I don't care how it gets gone. Oh, and we get the red potion back. That's actually perfect. I'm so glad that worked, actually. I think I would have rather the purple potion get refunded, but beggars cannot be choosers in this circumstance. Also, this fiery blowhog is in the wrong place. Can we take out both of these guys in, like, a timely manner? Okay, I think we're just going to swarm. There we go. And... okay, 2 of the blues died, but it's a lot better than I thought was going to happen with that Gatling Groink. So, what I want to do next is... because the purples are going to be slower, I'm just going to throw all of the 20 purples up here. And I'm going to run around and just grab them because it's going to be faster. And I think we're going to take out the 2 blowhogs that are here. And then I think we want to switch out Pikmin. So we want to take out this fiery blowhog. Take that one out. And then we have a watery blowhog here as well. As well as a lot of burgeoning spiderwort mold, which we will want to deal with, but not today. We just don't have enough time today to actually deal with the burgeoning spiderwort mold, because I want to get a lot done, and we just don't have the daylight for it. So come on, purples. I need to switch you out for white Pikmin. So we are just going to get over here, put all of these purples away, and nope, there we go. And I want to grab out, I guess, 22 whites in this circumstance. And good, they're all leaves, so they're actually going to keep up with me. Basically, across the bridge that the blues are building, there's a couple of poison gates that I want to break down today. So we are going to grab the blues and walk them over here, and then I want to get the whites on this gate as soon as physically possible. Put you guys on there, and then we're going to take the blues over here. And there's a couple of eyes over here, and a couple of withering blowhogs that I kind of want to take out quickly because they get in the way more than you would think a withering blowhog would. So we want to take that one out, and then I want to semi-trick this one over here so I can also take it out, because you can see all of the plants that are here are actually creeping chrysanthemums, and you do not want the withering blowhogs to blow your Pikmin into them and make you fight more than one at a time. So we are going to activate one, let it go ahead and attack like normal, and then we just attack it as normal. Unfortunately, we are using blues for this, so it's going to take longer than if I was using purples. But I'm also okay with losing a couple of blues, so it evens out overall. Activate that one. And go ahead and attack, please. So we can just throw as many on you as physically possible. Wow, it actually missed. I was completely expecting it to actually hit me and cause me to lose a couple more Pikmin. So we are going to do this one more time for one more creeping chrysanthemum. And this one's actually important. Oh, it actually got 2 Pikmin, so that's not great, but we'll deal with it. As you can see, the treasure gauge is actually going off, and this one has a treasure inside of it, so we need to actually kill this one, which is the main purpose for actually coming over here today. And where is the treasure? I actually don't see it. Where's the treasure at? Oh, it's inside of the creeping chrysanthemum. Great. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have all of the blues take back some of the remains and the pellets, just so we can make up for some of the losses we had of blues today. And because blues are helpful, I could always use more blues. So we are just going to take all of those, and I think I want to see how these guys are doing. Actually, we're really close to getting this broken down. Today is actually going very smoothly. Besides that Gatling groin being over here when it can spawn on the other side to where you can use purples, everything has been going relatively okay today. This is another poison wall that we're not going to be able to deal with, so I think I want to just... We'll take back, the yellow Wollywog, and then I think I'm just going to have Olimar. Okay, 20. We aren't going to deal with those orange, bowl orbs today, because it'll take a little bit to deal with them, and I think I'll actually use purples to deal with them. And I don't really want to switch out the Pikmin right now, because honestly, it would probably take too much time. So I think what we are going to do is I'm just going to go over here. Oh, well, this is our first treasure of the Wistful Wilds. This is the Armored Nut for 60 Pokos, even though Pokos literally don't matter once you get here, so these things could have any value and it wouldn't really matter. I do think that's going to be the only treasure we get today. I do get to use my Pluckaphone though, so that'll be nice. Get to show off how that actually works. You literally just have to blow the whistle and the Pikmin will pop out of the ground. So we are just going to pick up... Why is there a white Pikmin here? We have 12 left, so let's go ahead and grab this guy. And how is the wall going? Because I want to head back by time it gets to the second to last bubble. And as long as this wall is, like, at least a little knocked down, I think today went well. I'm going to go ahead and punch these eggs open just to see what's inside them. Because of this specifically. If we can get any more nectar for free, I am going for it. That's just regular nectar, and that's, again, just regular nectar. So, let's see... how many Pikmin are free? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all these Pikmin. I'm going to go ahead and let them start breaking this to get some nectar back, or to get some nectar in general, just so I can leaf, or I can flower as many Pikmin as possible. I'm actually going to leave that nectar. And I'm going to run the president back now. We got this broke down, at least one, or two. We'll take two. Am I missing any Pikmin anywhere? I just want to make sure I'm not leaving anyone behind. We have 20. You have 80, so that's good. And I want to run the president back to the dungeon that we're going to do tomorrow. So we want to run back over here. And we're going to be cutting it close once again. Because apparently that's my favorite thing to do. And I'm going to leave the president right here while we switch around Pikmin. So I want to go down to 20 blues, which means I'm putting all of these away. Just so we can get a fresh start. We put the whites away, and then I want to grab out... I'm going to grab out 35 purples. I'm going to grab out 20 blues. And I'm going to grab out 25 yellows. Alright, come on, everyone. And actually, I think we have all flowers, so we don't actually have to worry about that nectar. So we're just going to drop down here, grab the president, and go up to this dungeon. Wait, from all appearances, this is a particular frightening crevice. The data is horrifying. Courage is one thing, but recklessness is something else. Perhaps we should turn back. Well, if we still wish to enter, keep your daring in check and just focus on surviving. This dungeon, as the timer counts down, is the Cavern of Chaos. Has 17 treasures in it, and I think we're gonna do this next episode. We did basically a whole day, and we got a ton done today. So, I hope that everyone enjoyed watching this episode. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Next time, we head into the Cavern of Chaos. But until then, happy adventuring!